Welcome back to CarVerse! This is the Rivian R2, the smaller, affordable SUV that could make or break Rivian as a company. Starting under $58,000 with up to 335 miles of range and 656 horsepower in the top trim, this is Rivian's shot at taking on the Tesla Model Y directly. Let's walk through everything: exterior, interior, how it drives, and the features that matter. Design-wise, Rivian didn't reinvent the wheel, they basically shrank the R1S. You get the same vertical ovoid headlights connected by a horizontal light bar, and that light bar actually hides the seam of the front trunk lid. The front end stays flat and clean. No fake grille, just those signature tow hooks tucked below each headlight. It's a slab-sided boxy shape, but it works! At just over 185 inches long and 75 inches wide, it's about the same footprint as a Honda CR-V, but the wheelbase is nearly 10 inches longer, which pays off big time in interior space. Ground clearance goes up to 9.6 inches depending on trim, giving it real off-road credibility instead of just crossover styling. Step inside and it's classic Rivian, a driver's digital gauge cluster paired with a separate center touchscreen. But there's something new here. The steering wheel uses what Rivian calls Haptic Halo wheels. You scroll, tilt, press, and pull them to control settings, so you barely need to touch the screen. There are even 2 glove boxes instead of 1. Materials lean rugged but premium. Wood accents, detailed trim, nothing feels stripped down despite the lower price point. The rear seats have 40.4 inches of both legroom and headroom. That's class-leading, and it lets a 6-foot-plus passenger stretch out with room to spare. Fold those seats down and they go completely flat, which Rivian leans into with an optional accessory mattress if you want to sleep in the back. Cargo space runs from 29 cubic feet behind the seats up to 79 cubic feet with them folded, and there's even a powered rear liftgate window for quick access without opening the whole tailgate. On the road, the range depends heavily on your wheel choice. With the 21-inch wheels, the performance trim is EPA certified for 335 miles. Oh, swap to the 20-inch all-terrain wheels for more off-road capability, and range drops to 314 miles. The performance dual-motor setup makes 656 horsepower and hits 60 miles an hour in 3.6 seconds, which is genuinely quick for a family SUV. The premium trim is more relaxed at 450 horsepower and a 4.6-second sprint, while the upcoming single-motor standard trim is the efficiency-focused option at 5.9 seconds to 60. Charging is straightforward. The R2 comes with a native NACS port, so it plugs directly into Tesla's Supercharger network with a CCS adapter available for other stations. DC fast charging tops out at 210 kilowatts. And under the skin, the performance trim can be optioned with the launch package, which adds semi-active dampers for a more controlled ride. The R2 Performance starts arriving this spring at just under $58,000, with the premium following late this year, and the more affordable standard trim starting around $45,000, landing in 2027. If Rivian gets this one right, it could be the vehicle that finally makes them a mainstream EV brand instead of a niche one. Let me know in the comments, is this the Mod Y killer Rivian's been promising? Subscribe for more EV reviews.